You might have to. Good morning, welcome along. It's Friday in the Davison household. And I'm going to count my lucky blessings because as you can see from my gantry, I'm still at home, yes. The patient transport took me yesterday all the way to the path lab. I had the injection in the back of the hand, or the needle taking the blood from the back of the hand. And I don't know what the results of that are yet. I then went along to the diabetes centre and saw Dr. B. She wasn't particularly worried about my weight. She said there was some edema there, but nothing to write home about. She looked at my diuretics. She put me back on my weekly Trulicity injection, the one that suppresses your appetite to make the weight go. So I'll be back on that. And yeah, she's quite happy with the way things are planning and going forward. As for that bloody wheelchair of mine, it's got to go. As I say, it's power assisted with a joystick, just like Luke's. And if you're going to crash, you've got to remember to look and let go of the joystick. Otherwise, you'll keep going. I tried to turn around in the lift. Yeah, and guess what? I stacked it against the wall. Which I did. Dr. B's office. I nearly took the wall out and her door and gave her a new window frame. She did see the funny side of it though. And when I came out, because my footplate was a bit close to the ground, Tracy took it off and took it home with her. Well, the ambulance crew couldn't park outside the diabetes centre because there's major works going on outside, so they had to park round the corner. That was nice, I thought. We'll have a little jolly. Yeah, we'll have a little jolly. Yeah, and we did. And my foot got stuck in an very uneven surface. And guess what? My foot went actually underneath the chair. Yeah, backwards. Bloody hurt. So I'm going to have to ask if they've got a different sort of wheelchair. Something that, you know, I don't mind having to wheel it myself. Tracy reckons that I should go into my old wheelchair and see what it's like, because she reckons it's wider than this power assisted chair. Might try that today actually when Charlotte and Angelique come. Got the nurse coming out this morning, nice and early, I hope. Hopefully it's Bex. Well, Tracy reckons that she heard Bex turn around and say that I'll see you Friday. But I remember she turned around and said, when the nurse comes out Friday, if you need a new plaster, ask. So, difference of opinion there.
Yeah, but I was in the kitchen actually, and I thought I had
Well, that does explain a lot. You was drinking your vodka. She's got secret bottles of vodka everywhere, my Tracy.
I drink vodka.
You do drink vodka. Even your daughter knows that. Well, it's 3:30 in the morning here. I've woken up because Dr. B said she wants my bloods to be under 10. Well, they were this morning. They were 9. But bearing in mind, yesterday, all I ate was my breakfast and 2 slices of pizza in the evening. Didn't have anything else. Didn't feel like it. I always seem to get travel sickness when I travel in an ambulance. Doesn't matter being in a wheelchair or a stretcher. I remember when I had to go for my skin graft down in Kent. Christ, that ambulance journey was 2.5 hours. Oh, my stomach. It was nasty. Real nasty. Well, it's Friday. And you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow's the Grand National. All them poor horses have to jump over those big fences. And sadly, some of them won't make it back. I hope they do. But 9 times out of 10, you usually get a few fatalities. Can't even say the word, fatalities. That's better. Hopefully it won't be this year. As usual, me, Tracy and Siobhan will have our £1 each way on a donkey at 100 to 1 and see what happens. You never know. We need some good luck. Don't we?
We do.
Definitely need a bit of good luck. Well, hopefully I'll speak to Gavin today. Yes, to ask him how he's doing, what he's been doing. And more to the fact, no one's been on Skype for the last 2 days. It's a bit concerning. As long as they're all alright, I suppose, it's all that matters. Skype's not everything. It helps, especially when you've got a mental health problem like me. You need people around you. I mean, Wednesday, as you know, the girls go to Brownies, and I'm left on my own for 2.5 hours. This week was the longest 2.5 hours I think I've had to encounter for ages. Not having anybody to talk to. Horrible. But anyway, I'm going to go back to bed for a few hours, because if I don't, Tracy will kill me. And we shall talk to you tomorrow. And hopefully, she'll have a competition question for you by then. But you never know. It is Tracy we're talking about. All right. I'll talk to you later. Ta-ra.